I'm driving back from a job site at 8:25 p.m. and I all of a sudden had the urge and desire to make another video, and 3 people see it. I think that's plenty. I was looking at a car that is significantly cheap on the road driving, beat up, old, probably $500,000 car, whatever, $500 to $1,000, and they had the windows down. It's hot here. It's it was 90 something degrees. It's 86 still, and they probably have their windows down because they can't afford a car with AC. But then you see the Lamborghini or whatever $500,000 car driving down the road in the same weather, same temperature, but they have the roof down. And it's like, I'm not saying they're not happy for having AC in their car, okay? They very well are, okay? But you have 2 people. One person in the $500 car is wishing for a car that they can just afford that just has AC so they can roll their windows up and have AC in the vehicle. But then you have someone who's done well with their life and now doesn't want the AC. They want the sunroof open and the convertible. And I think the problem with that, there's no inherent problem with wanting those things and wanting AC and wanting a car that's convertible. I think the problem is you were never, especially as humans, human nature talks about in the Bible, just read Ecclesiastes, we're never content with where we're at. And, today I had a horrible day at work, to me it seemed horrible. I had a trailer, the axle broke on the interstate, and the brand new trailer being pulled by a used but 2022 Ford truck that a year ago I was in a different truck. I'm gonna quit, saying I'm gonna quit my business and all this stuff, and now stuck with it for a year, and here we are. 4 trucks, 2 trailers, everything's almost paid off, so you always, but again, I was struggling today with a brand new trailer, broken axle. I bet somebody passed me in a piece of junk truck with a piece of junk trailer was like, man, I wish I had his problem. I wish I had a nice trailer like that with a broken axle and the money to just go have a $350 tow truck, go tow it to a shop, and it's gonna be $3,000 all said and done, maybe less. Anyways, and I can pay that, and it's no sweat to me. It's like, okay, whatever, it's paid, done. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's like, yeah, whatever. But that person driving that piece of junk truck with the piece of junk trailer is like, I hope this client pays me because my fuel tank is empty. I need to fill up, and I don't have the funds to do that unless this client pays. I was in those shoes a year ago, and I think that's like a problem with human nature. We always want, there's always more to have, there's always more to want, and again, nothing is wrong with wanting to do well for yourself and have a 2022 truck, have a convertible supercar. But I just think we get into this human nature. I'm guilty as charged of just wanting more things. Well, once this happens or once that happens, I was like, oh yeah, once I have a new truck, everything will be nice. It'll all I'll be fine. I won't have to pursue this once I have X amount of dollars. And those are good goals. But when we put those above, I mean, the real answer, Jesus Christ, and okay, if you're a secular person, above the enjoyment of having your windows down in your vehicle, feeling the breeze, the hot breeze, the cold breeze, you know, we don't see those things how they are. They're beautiful. It's beautiful to be in the struggle. It's also beautiful to not be in the struggle. And yes, some people might say, well, you're saying that now. Correct. But also, I felt like I was enjoying the struggle. It's like, I mean, I'm sure people give this analogy, but I mean, if you've ever played Minecraft, once you complete the game, there's no completion to the video game. But there is. Once you defeat the Ender Dragon, it's like, and you have all the armor and you have all the diamond, you have everything. It's like, what now? And you just start jumping around and you just start exploring. But you didn't want to do that when you didn't have any armor. And it's like, you know, and there's nothing more to get. I think in life, there's nothing more to get at a certain point. You get to a certain point, there's nothing more that you can get, except for, you know, salvation. And that's a problem. Like, that's a trap I don't want to fall into, is just pursuing things of the earth. Again, these are great things. We have been given these things from God so we can pursue, you know, success and, you know, helping people out. You know, I'm thankful that when somebody calls me, I can give them money, significant amount of money, because they need it. And it's like, I'm not, like, am I the person giving to the homeless person on the side of the road? Not really. But when somebody calls me, I'm like, yeah, here's X amount of dollars, you know, here's 3 months of rent, you know, and that is more fulfillment than anything else. So my point is to enjoy the suck, enjoy what you think is bad, enjoy those struggles when you feel like it can't get worse. Like today, I thought today couldn't get worse. I had clients text me and I had to go back out, and it's like, man, this day can't get worse. And I was talking to my friend and mentor, and, you know, he's like, you know, just put it in God's hands, you know, there's nothing you can do. And he didn't say this, but for me, I'm like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy when it sucks, when it feels like nothing can get worse. I know it's hard to do, but when you just enjoy life and live life every day, just thankful to wake up, thankful to eat pickles in the kitchen with my wife and my child. You know, just little things like that don't mean anything, but they mean the world when you really look at it. So just enjoy the little things that are an inconvenience, that suck, but when you put your mind to it, that this is life, it's not always good, it's not always bad. So just enjoy it, and that's all I have. It's been a while. Thank you.